没空了，等一下。
What does it seem?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora.
Oh, hello.
Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy.
上面嘛，
Samantha thinks I'm potty.
你怎么知道？
But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more
上
to
面嘛，那
this.
下面要什么？
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
等一下，等一下，我再回去。
Do come and find me.
开灯技能。
Lumos.
哦哦，
That spot must
Bloody
be a
hell.
clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I'll take a mandrake.
你真牛逼，真牛逼！哎，这个刚刚有去过哎，那个死胖子，等一下等一下，这个，
This looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
然后嘞，应该结束了吧？那还有吗？还有任务吗？
Then, I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I
牛逼！
solved the puzzle of that empty
好
frame.
牛逼！加80经验值，哎，他不见了哎！
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
哇，真牛逼！
How?
我爱讲，我爱
I'm
讲。
afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
哎呦，你肯定在开玩笑，并没有。
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the
他很
first
生
place.
气，他很生气。
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically competing with Imelda to see who the
他好气，他好气。好，我们去上课喽。上课。魔咒课。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
任务开始。哇！
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you
Nana.
are the new student.
娜娜，你叫娜娜。
Have you met
娜
Professor
娜，你有
Ronan?
赖吗？
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the
变色
difference
咒跟生
between
长
the
咒。
incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
哦
Do you
刚那个
even
那个
remember
东学
how
长
to
还可以
perform a
哦，
basic
应该是目
summoning
前长
charm?
我觉得最好看的一个。
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
啊！你稳固你的魔杖。哦，速钱，你要速钱。
Accio.
哦，
That is
天
not
罗
bad.
You are a
天
swift
影
learner.
哦，
I see a lot of
原来
potential,
我
but
是，
remember, potential is nothing without practice.
原
Keep
来
at
我是
it.
那个培恩，
You might just rival Miss Onai here.
培
Very
因
good,
啊，原来我是
everyone.
培
That's
因。
enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it
No,
is
it's
an
a Ken Dow.
exceptionally lovely day, I was
我
thinking
可以洗，等一下会
I'd
学
have
一放。
ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
有点好，那个教授怎么那么可爱？
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our
召
prowess with
唤
the
咒
summoning
技
charm
巧
to
最
the
棒的方
test,
式，
right?
来点运动。
So
哇！
why
用
don't we have
用
our
这个东
newest
西来盖
student
房子
start
就
us
好
off?
了啊！干那些建筑公司都会斗牙，建商都要倒喽。
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly
另外有
no
一颗
sport
洗
in
钩也可
playing
以加
without
分，
some friendly
哇，这教授也蛮
competition.
瞎的。
Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues.
啊，我尼亚去盖，
Very good, both of you. Well done.
这兄弟儿。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
那必
Took me
须。
weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier.
哦，你是
I
转学
promise.
的啊？
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
瓦嘎杜，
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses
哦，他
one.
们比较牛逼耶。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite
哦，他们
convenient
这样
if
比较
one is
牛逼哦，
without
不用
their
魔
wand.
杖，魔杖只要
I
断了
must
你就
admit,
下课了。
however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the
月亮
mountainside.
山脉，
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist
它为
was
什么要框
so
起来？它
thick
是不是一
I could
个
hardly
线
make
索？
out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
哇，它
So
世界最
yes,
大哎。
bigger than Hogwarts.
你是不是被
But
留
it
级
never
啊？
seemed intimidating or
你是不是
overwhelming
太烂然后
to
被
me.
留级？
It always felt like home.
哦，不是，整天被翘课。
It's nice to learn about another
Oh.
wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but
被
I'm glad to
第
be
三
here
大
at
过被
Hogwarts.
强制转学。
I think Professor
被强
Ronan
制
wants
下
to
课。
talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Revelio.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work.
没东西。
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as
哦，
Miss
他也是天赋
Onai.
异禀就
Thank
对
you,
了啊。
Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the
哦，
ordinary
额外辅
curriculum.
导。
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
好，分级。哦，好像是这个哦。然后用乌拉巴把它挡起来啊。
Is that all you've got?
大爆爆。
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to
Leviosa.
blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
哇，他
To
是
the
把这只大
wise,
龙干
age
掉哦。
matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso. A
Leviosa。
levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak
Leviosa.
opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Leviosa。
Leviosa!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
哦。哦，洞场。
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form. This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy life duels. We'll always have students with us again.
好菜。
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
哦，他很生气哦。我干，我这个人真的好恶心。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the
铁处
challenge.
女。
Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
哦，这教授
A
标准
classroom
加管
duel
哦
is。one thing, but battling dark
黑
wizards,
魔
or
法巫
as
师
ever more
甚至
likely
妖精对
goblins,
抗。
is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you.
大陆先
Again,
生，
well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
Check-o.
Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
哇，这个
Didn't
这个
expect a new
天让
student
他
to
哦
be。so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your
我不是
first duel.
我看起来像女生吗？
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
我要当
Yes,
坏人
to keep students
我
in
要
the
当黑
dark.
魔
So
法
many
师，
things we're deemed unprepared to
然
know.
后勒
If
索
you
学
want to
生
get the
交保护
most
费
out。of your time at Hogwarts,
舒
you're
服
going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
啊，
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
哦，我要选那个。
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be
Oh,
astonished to know
不想写功课。
just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies
Holy
lost
God.
on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander
啊，对。
will connect you with the
我的
perfect
心里都被炸
wand.
掉了。
You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but
借
you'll
来的
find the
魔杖。
magic you cast with your own
借来的哦。
wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the
斜角巷。
shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of
J.
potions
Pippin.
ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
OK， 准备出
I'm
发
eager。to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a
两位同学
classmate.
一起去那。
Help you get your bearings.
哦。
Perhaps Sebastian
我想要
Sallow or
那，我想要去找那个
Natsai I've
女生
noticed you spending time with them.
啊。欧奈是谁？萨洛。不要让好臭屁哦！不要，我要那女生。
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the
我觉得她是一个
area. She'll
应该
keep
是
you
个很牛逼
well
的那
clear
个。
of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste.
还要
The
完成
sooner
作
you
业哦。
complete your work,
要
the
出去玩还
sooner
要
you
写
can
作
enjoy
业
a。butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
对。太瞎了吧！出去玩还要写作业。
Revelio.
看一下。作业是霍格华兹教授交给你的各种类型的任务，完成后会获得新的咒语作为奖励。完成首个任务的奖励是修复魔咒复修，同时这也是完成其他任务所必须的咒语。
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine.
对这个玩
As Professor
把它杀掉
Weasley mentioned, I am not
的
the only
护肤
one
修
who will be
会把它
teaching you
修好，对不
spells
对？
outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no
对啊，你
reason.
长得很好看哎。
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play.
多时
Are you
多时
familiar
收
with
藏。
gobstones? Little balls, like marbles.
ball.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help
这个讲话。
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
这这个是不是很重要啊？0 1 2 3 4哦，它是0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9哦 ，OK。哎，刚那个是什么？靠背，刚没记起来。哦，0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 ，OK， 它是0开始，然后是什么？蛇1 0 1 2 3。哦，原来是这样子哦。它是相加啦，相加，蛇嘛，蛇是什么？1 2 3 1 2 3 3加2 3加2 5减4 1 2 3 4，上面是什么？猫头鹰是吗？这是猫头鹰吗？鸟，它是鸟。OK， 然后下面是0 4 3 1 2 3龙，还有什么转动啊？诶，对吧？2 1 2 3，是啊，没错啊。解开，哎，我已经知道它的规律是这样子的。
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prize collection for yourself?
对，没错。
Yes. Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
我喊你。
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate. Lashed out.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
哇，学校外面打棒球，我看到你在打棒球，我要打下。
I was
同
glad
学，
Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's hour was perfect. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me.
Wow.
Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches.
11.5寸。
Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Oh, 棒连退。
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes.
龙的心弦。
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
这该不会就是这该不会是马粪他爸那一根吧？
Oh goodness! Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
这样史莱哲林就是要挑绿色盒子就对了。
I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
好，买。
What do you think?
去武器走。
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
好的。神奇萝卜推车。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I'd like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill. But I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Revelio.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Oh，可疑，非常可疑。
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
维克托。
Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
马哥布林。
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
我靠，这个男男女啊
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
这个应该是喝酒把那个喉咙喝坏了。
Trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
It's busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Oh, 很凶哦，这些人。
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
太扯了！他好蒙着脸，他要知道我是谁，好恶心。
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Oi! Can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
运动行李包。
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
又是帮你做事，妈耶！
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
好凶哦！
There goes my wager. Is that all you've got? You're better than that! Expulso!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
虐菜。
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
solo 的啦。
Ready to get thrashed?
哇，2打1啊！
Apologies in advance.
3个。
There goes my wager.
go?
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
OK 好，我是刘丁，霍格华兹这节课就到这里下课。喜欢就帮我按个订阅，感谢大家。我们下节课再见，拜拜。